Hi planners, thanks so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. It's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through all the daily crime planner basics, show you my current setup and the setup I'm working on for 2026, and then share a few details about the Daily Grind Planner Black Friday sale and what you need to know. Let's not waste any time and get right into this video. To my new viewers, welcome to my channel, and to my True Blue subscribers, welcome back. If you're a new viewer and you've never seen any of my videos, please comment with a heart emoji so I can know. And if you are a True Blue subscriber and you've been around for a while, go ahead and comment with some kind of blue heart or blue emoji in the comments so I can know where you all are from. Starting out with the Black Friday sale from Daily Grind Planner, this is their main webpage. I just went ahead and pulled it up so we can check out the deals together. So here on the front page, it says Black Friday is here, up to 50% off site-wide. Candles are buy two, get two free, and exclusive bundles. There's also free shipping over $100 for those purchases. So here under Shop the Deals, it has a few different sections, 50% off, 30% off, and 15% off. And then when you scroll, you kind of see these like exclusive bundles. So Daily Grind Planner does a lot of different like seasonal collections. And so you have those here. You have mix and match bundles, cozy home bundles, even travel planner bundles, which I know a lot of you wanted to try the adventure or travel planners. And so it might be good to try that out with these deals with as low as $29.97 for the travel insert, which is the daily planner, as well as the tab dividers. So nice to try that out. Oh, and covers as well. So I think it'd be cool to try that out. The one that really stood out to me is this one. They are selling the Dragonfly Dreams Den Planner Kit, system insert and cover, discs and tab dividers and keychain for $39.97. I went ahead and switched my discs out to metal, but this one originally came with those discs. And you know that I love this setup. Like, I don't even want to move on. I'm so sad that like, I feel like this seasonal kind of vibe is moving forward, but honestly, truly, with the orange, I could see this going into the new year simply because the front looks like more like fall, but this just is like interior. So although it is very fall themed, I could see myself continuing with this actual planner here. And they have it on sale for $39.97 for the planner kit, system insert, okay, cover, discs, so everything. Like literally everything, the dividers, the cover, the discs, and the planner, $39.97. So you're getting this entire planner setup for $39.97. I can't emphasize that enough. And if you don't like this cover, there are other cover options as well. So personally, even if you just want the inserts, that's a good deal. They also have the other themes, of course, here, stickers, washi tape, some of the throws here. Personally, I think this is a great price for the throws as well. They have older coloring pages that they have here as well. Let's see what else we got going on. So many options, y'all. Like, I just kind of wanted to scroll through here with you so I can kind of show you the different prices here. $10 planner covers. For just the cover alone is $12.97 for the Dragonfly Dreams. So definitely recommend that if that's something that's been on your wish list and you haven't quite wanted to make the purchase, I should say. I think it's a great idea to grab it at these lower prices. And then of course, y'all have seen this in many of my videos. The Cottage Chronicles mug, the pumpkin pancake cottage, is $7.97. So under $10 for that mug. You cannot beat it. Definitely check it out. And then for those of you who want to move on into winter, they have plenty of options for that as well. Plenty of discounts for that as well. So I definitely recommend just kind of scrolling through and seeing what the options are because they have some good deals going. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about that. Don't forget that you can combine discounts. So you want to use coupon code Chloe at checkout to make sure that you're saving. So I'm just going to kind of show you how that works. So here they have a notepad, a One Day Closer notepad. I'm going to add that to my cart. And then when I go to checkout, I am going to have my code populate and it's going to be coupon code Chloe. Apply. And here you can see that discount come off. So you want to use coupon code Chloe at checkout whenever you shop with Daily Grind so you can get that extra discount there. Again, coupon Chloe, CHLOE, whenever you shop with Daily Grind Planner. Now that we talked about the sale, because I don't want y'all to miss out, let's get into the actual setup here. So the first setup I want to show you is the one that I'm currently in, which is in my, again, Daily Grind Planner. In my Daily Grind Planner. And when you turn into my planner, I have some dividers going on as well. And also, in addition to my dividers, I have my planner. So when I flip over to this month, this was from last month, flip over to November, I have my November monthly, okay, that I filled out. I have my November weekly. I've really been in this planner, y'all. I've really been in it. And then here are some daily pages that I've completed and not completed. There's no shame in that. But you see, when I pick back up, I pick it back up and I just kind of keep going. So here, some more November flips. And sometimes, like if I decorate a page and I don't finish it or I don't fill it out, I will just move the page right on over into the next week and start fresh. So this is the previous week. And you can see that I pretty much filled them all out, okay? And I just personally really enjoy being able to complete these pages, check things off my list, and it's really been helping me a lot with habits. One of the main habits I've been working on is taking my meds and vitamins. You can look back at my videos from like a year ago or 2 years ago and see that I write meds and vitamins. And the reason why is because I struggle so bad with being consistent with a routine with that. I will take my meds every day or take my vitamins, but like not at the same time and kind of all over the place. And so I've been really working on being more consistent. And I will say in the last couple of months, I've been doing super well. And the main motivation for me was just I didn't want to be super sick off cold and flu season. So I was like, you know what? I got to get these vitamins in. So that's been working out for me. In addition to that, they also have these like inserts on sale here. And so you definitely want to check out like the half inserts. So even if you don't have a half planner or don't want one, the half inserts work really well in the main big planner too. And then of course I have different sections. So here's my home section for my home refresh guide. Daily Grind does a great job at having different guides and workbooks. So even if you don't want a daily planner and you're more interested in a notebook or workbook, it's nice to kind of check out these inserts, okay? And personally, I'm working on a couple home projects, so that is what I'm using these inserts for. And this is the home refresh. And then they also have paper, which I always need extra paper. So they have line paper, dot grid paper, so many different types of paper that you can grab. So you can make this really into like an all-in-one binder or notebook or workbook. It doesn't have to be a daily planner for you. But yeah, this is what I have going on for my setup. So now that I'm done showing you my November, I'm going to show you what I'm going into for the winter time. For my planner setup, I have my cover here that I got from the winter collection. There are other cover options as well. I see myself kind of doing a flipperoo like I did with this one. Like the main front cover was this back cover here. And what I did was I flipped it and I just, instead of this being the front cover, now this is the front cover. Okay, so I could see myself doing that with this as well. I do wish the front cover for this was the living room. I just think the books and everything would be a better first like front cover, but the kitchen will have to do. The kitchen will have to do. Okay, so getting into this, I also have Frosted Rose. That's the name of this one, Frosted Rose. I also have Frosted Rose Cottage coloring pages, and so I have those in here in that little pack there. And I have my coordinating discs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with adding the discs. And I would love to like do a little plan and chat with y'all about my planner setup, but also about what I have coming up and what I want to prioritize. So over the next couple months, they're going to be crucial for me with like getting down some work deadlines, with completing some tasks at work by the deadline. So I'm going to be having a lot of additional little like notes pages and things going on in my planner. And then also just kind of focusing on some of the personal stuff that I want to get done before the new year. I'm not one of those people that makes like a lot of lofty goals for like a new year, new me situation, but I do kind of like to have seasonal goals. So like for the winter, I like to kind of just like rest and focus on like self-improvement kind of stuff, like really worrying about more input, less output during that season of my life. So I really am focused on health, wellness, making sure that I'm taking care of my body, making sure that I am taking care of just whatever's gonna make me be better, right? So like exercise, eating, or being mindful about eating, I should say, all that good stuff. So that's something that I'm continuing, and I'm big on like just doing what I can today. You know, I'm not big on like making these huge goals and like being disappointed when I don't hit them. I'm more about like, what's something that I can do right now? Like what, like, let's be reasonable. What's something that doesn't feel too overwhelming, that is a good step forward? And that kind of leads me to the theme of my planner, or the theme of my top 10 goals is what I'm trying to say. My top 10 goals always include, well, recently they've been including a step forward. So Daily Grind is big on top 10 goals, and it's kind of made me think about like, 10 whole goals that I can work on every day. And what does that include? And what's reasonable? You know what I mean? Like what are reasonable steps? And so I think a lot of people see 10 goals and they get overwhelmed because they're thinking that like it's just so much. But truly, this is supposed to be like an all-in-one planner. So you're just looking at 10 things that you probably are already doing every day, but like, how can we be a little bit more intentional in working towards an actionable goal, an actionable thing? So that is what I've been kind of focused on. And my step forward is always like, maybe this thing that like I know would make me feel better, or this one thing that I know would I be happy if I did today. And that's kind of like my step forward goal. So let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in some kind of like step forward challenge. I'm thinking about making step forward like a thing and having a challenge for it and all that fun stuff. So let me know if that's something y'all would be interested in the comments. And it would be like one little thing you can do this week. I think daily is too much pressure for some people. So like maybe even like this week for my step forward, I'm going to set out my meds and vitamins like in a pill organizer. Or like this week for my step forward, I'm going to return that thing to UPS that I've been putting off, that's in my trunk. I'm going to drive the donation stuff to Goodwill, like that one procrastination task that you just want to do. So now, oh, these inserts also, like these dividers, are from the Daily Grind Luxe collection. So that's where I put them. I put them in here because I thought that it just kind of coordinated well. So there's that. And then here are all my coloring pages. So I wanted to put these coloring pages in here because I kind of wanted this to mainly be like my coloring book. I just think it's a nice, cozy, mindless activity to do. And I really wanted to have plenty of coloring page options. So I am putting them all in here. And they are really thick. Like, shout out to Daily Grind for how thick the paper, like they really are intentional about stuff like that. So the paper that is supposed to be made to like paint and draw and like color on is much thicker than like the normal paper. And even the daily planner pages are thicker than like your normal planner paper. And I love that because y'all know how I feel about paper. I'm big on paper quality, especially in my planner. It just makes or breaks the planner for me. And I know that like right now, a lot of thinner planner papers are popular. And I think those are great if like you prefer a more lightweight option. But personally, I'm going to be a thick planner girl forever. And I love a combination, right? Like there's nothing wrong with both. Like both is always the right answer. But personally, I've just been loving the thick paper since like 2016. I've been using a thicker planner paper and I don't see myself letting up anytime soon. I love it. So as I'm putting these in, you can kind of see the different designs. I can't wait to color some of these. They just look so cute. I'm ready to really get into my like cozy crafting era, cozy planning. Like I've just been itching to plan and be creative with my planner and get off of my phone. Like I know that it's funny for me to say that because I'm doing YouTube, right? But truly, I think YouTube is like a little more intentional. Not to say you can't waste time on YouTube because you can waste time anywhere. But like, I feel like when I go on YouTube, I'm going on YouTube to like watch a video or like be entertained. But when I'm like scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, I feel like I have no mission, like no agenda. Like I'm just scrolling with like no, like, you know what I mean? Like I just, it just doesn't feel great. And so I've just been wanting to recently make sure that I'm being intentional about social media and not only how much time I'm spending on it, but like, why am I on here? Am I on here to pass time? Or am I on here to engage with people? Or am I on here to like look at new ideas and like be entertained for a bit before I move on to something else? Or am I just like buffering between something else I'm supposed to be doing? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments if you can relate to that. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you the acrylic markers, so I'll do that in a second. So this is the planning system from Daily Grind Planner. It comes in this huge system. I would not recommend putting all of this in at one time. I split them up. So I had someone ask me recently, Chloe, how do you split this up? So I'm going to show you. I split it up like this. So these are the beginning pages to kind of help you set up your planner. I'm going to include those because they are a part of, oh, you know what? I'm going to put those there and these in the second section. So I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to do it that way. No, here's what I'll do. To keep it easy, so I took the 4-month productivity in like the beginning sheets, and I'm going to put those in this section. I have more stickers to kind of change my divider tab things because this says trackers now and I'd like for it to say planner. So I'll do that probably off camera to like make that make sense. But for now we have the month ahead. With this will say January. So I'm going to pull all of my January pages. So I'm going to pull all the pages that I will need for the month of January. And then when February comes, I will do a different one. Now, I know what you're thinking, Chloe. What do you mean you're doing this for January? I know I'm already thinking about January, but that is something that content wise, I'm going to have to film January content for, I'm going to have to film January content in December, right? So I'm already thinking about January. And so this is probably going to be like my January planner. Then by the time February comes, I'm sure Daily Grind will have another cover or something for me to show you all. So I'm going to just keep going from there. So I know what you're thinking. This is a lot of pages. Yes, it is, because when you have daily pages for an entire month, it takes up a lot of space, which is why I don't recommend trying to put every single quarterly page or page from the planner in your planner at once. I recommend doing 1 month at a time or 2 months at a time, or even, yeah, just, I would do 2 at a time personally. And I like to set them up 2 at a time too sometimes, where like I have January and February set up. I'm just going to hold off just a little bit because like I said, I don't know what Daily Grind has prepared for February, and I kind of want to see that first before I do that. And you all know that as an affiliate, I love sharing new product with you and you all don't want to wait. You don't want to wait for me to use out what I'm doing currently. You're like, I want to see that product now and I want to show it to you now. So I have no issue with that. I love doing it. It's one of my favorite things about creating content is like being able to be the first to show you kind of the new systems and the new updates and all that fun stuff. So I think Daily Grind usually does like a new system update in the spring/summer. So they're like ahead of the game. They don't wait until 2026. Usually they don't wait until the fall to do a new planner layout. They usually do theirs in like the springtime. So that will probably come in like March, April, I think. And this is just me speculating from last year. This isn't confirmed information. But I love being able to kind of show you all what's coming up next. So let me know in the comments if you're using a Daily Grind planner currently, if you found my videos because you were already using the planner, or if you started using the planner because of me. I'd love to know. And let's do a quick little flip through. So I think I have plenty of paper in this bad boy. Like, see how thick that is? Plenty of paper there. When you open it, a new era of me. How cute. Then you get into your actual workbook here. Then you get into your actual planner with monthly, weekly, and daily pages. Okay, then we get into our miscellaneous or coloring section. How cute is that? I love how on the back you can write your name and date. And so this is what I have for this. If anything, I might add a few like note pages in the back. But I did want to show you these acrylic markers really quickly. So they come in a pack of 36. I went ahead and grabbed this. And I want to show you kind of how they look in here. So this is the actual marker, has 2 sides. One is like a dot side, like a checklist. side, which I really like for the planning aspect. And then for the actual coloring aspect, we have kind of this point. So just to kind of show you what it looks like, I'm going to just color in a little bit of this. And these are like super thick. I don't want to say thick, but like inky kind of pens, which I'm really excited about because I love when it's just like super easy to color, draw, whatever. And I think markers make it super easy. Remember, this is not like regular paper. So this paper is super thick and it's helping us to be able to color without any bleed through. So I will let you all know exactly how this turns out, but I just really like so far what they're looking like. And then if I want to color like a little bit bigger, I think I could actually use this side to like, yeah, I could get in there and color with this side too. So I don't have to just use the other side. This is also a good side to use. But I can't wait to use it for also like dots and check marks and things too. So let me know in the comments if you went ahead and grabbed these acrylic markers, if you use them yet. It shows here round dot tip, bold, smooth strokes, and then precise, clean detail line. So I'm excited to color with these, y'all. I can't wait. Let me know in the comments if you are ready for your cozy, crafty season in the comments below, or if you're being adventurous this fall/winter, or if you are like on your grind. Let me know what your mood is in the comments with an emoji to let me know you made it all the way until the end of this video. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next video.